Am I live? Is it real? Am I true? Hey everybody, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Do I look thinner in my face? I've lost 8 pounds. Do I look thinner in my face? I'll sure say that I do, because I've seen a before picture when I went. Whoop! I messed up my music. I went to the doctor the other day. It was like not dermatologist. It's like an esthetician's office, and I had like before and afters of some things they've been doing to my face for some texture problems. And I think they took that first picture 3 or 4 months ago when I first started the IPL treatments, and I was like blown away. Also, not sponsored, because no one would ever sponsor this terrible channel. I have a present for my husband. It's called Liquid Death, and I had a reaction, an unboxing on my Instagram, and he's like, "I got you something." So I'm opening it, and because the package came home, and I was there to accept the mail, and when I picked it up, it sounded like there's liquid in it, right? And I was like, "Well, what's this?" And I'm thinking, well, I've been working out a lot. Maybe he thinks I needed energy drinks or something. So he opened it, and like if you see, like the packaging's really cool. It's like this very metal, death metal-esque packaging. And I stared at it, and I was like I could read that the box said water, but I was like, this packaging is too cool for just water. I was like, hold on, what do you mean? It's just water? Yeah, it's just sparkling water. In a cool can. I don't know. It's just water in a very cool can. Some updates. The thing with my phone, like I said, I gotta wait till another payday or I get the stimulus. So I'm just gonna get a new phone, you guys. Like, the screen's all cracked. It's messed up. I'm having issues with it charging sometimes. The other day, I don't know if it's my carrier, but I was having problems trying to make outgoing phone calls. Like, I'm up to here already with my phone. I mean, less the problems with me trying to make videos and upload it to my channel for everybody to watch. It's just like the phone itself is it's gone to great. It's going to go to greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? But this is literally just sparkling water. And I had so many people message me on Instagram when they're, because I had it on my, like I said, I had a reaction to it on my Instagram. And they're like, "Oh my God, how is it?" Literally, it tastes like a weaker Perrier, a weaker Minaragua, a weaker Topo Chico. I mean, because Topo Chico is like, oh, it like gets you with the carbonation, right? This is, I mean, sparkling water is like not as carbonated, but I would say this is like a weaker Perrier. But I mean, the can is so cool. It just makes me want to keep drinking it. Now, I don't necessarily know if sparkling or carbonated water contributes to hydration. I don't know if just non-carbonated water is better for me, but it's definitely making me drink water. Also, update before I start working here, because I do have some things to do. What am I doing this week? Or I've been doing this for the past couple months. Working on a prototype for someone's utility pants for a company there that's coming up, a startup. Trying to finish the quinceañera dresses for the peacock. I had to stop. I haven't done the third video yet because what I've been doing, it's the same pattern, but there's 2 dresses of the same kind. One is just like a tulle dress bottom, but they both have the same bodices. So I'm kind of like getting that tulle one out of the way. It kind of looks like this one, but in the same peacock pattern. But I'm trying to get this one out of the way first, because it's real time consuming, because I have to make 3 layers of like a tulle skirt, and then I have to put in the fish line to make the edging like all like that, the way it looks when you put fish line in tulle. And it has 2 layers in the skirt, and then I have to put together the bodice, sewing on it. Like, I knew it would be a lot labor intensive than the main ball gown one that I'm doing for the video. So I'm just getting that one out of the way. And plus, the mother just messaged me the other day and she's like, well, I know the quinceañera is like, I told you to the 27th, but the photographer wants to take pictures on the 14th. Can you have the main dress ready? And I was like, ah. But of course, I feel probably by next week I can have this Thule dress done, and then I can go back to work on that. Also, I have it partially video recorded because I want to do a tutorial on this. I'm also doing a dress on Lady Demescrit Demescu. She's that giant from the new Resident Evil movie. I've been contacted and commissioned to make her dress for somebody. So I'm doing that too, but that's not due till later. But I appreciate when people give me like a lot of time because I do this as part of like my job to make some money, but I mean, like, I still have my kids in virtual learning, and I'm like, the teacher, the maid, the lunch lady, the breakfast lady every morning, the tutor, the teacher's aide. I encompass all of these different roles. It's hard for me. Like when the kids were going to school, I would clean a little bit and then like literally sew for like 6 hours straight during the day, and maybe like another 4 hours at night when things were like normal, you know what I mean? But so right now I do appreciate when people give me like really long deadlines, because I was like, okay, cool. Well, then I can still do all my roles and then make your stuff. Another thing that, oh, what a drop here. Another thing that I did the other day, and that's good pattern paper. I must have missed that one when I was cleaning the other day. I bought the best, dumbest shirt. If you follow me on Instagram, it's my latest post. You'll see it right up there. If you grew up in the 90s, if you were aware of television at all and you would just watch it, there was this CD called Monster Ballads from back in the day, right? They had Monsters of Rock, and then I think Monster Ballads came after that. It was like when in the 90s, hair metal groups, heavy metal groups, nothing. It went partially into the 90s, but I think it was mostly the 80s. Like every hair metal group, for some reason, the record companies wanted them to put out these like romantic soft rock, like just ballads. So I got a shirt that looks like that, Monster Ballads. It was an infomercial. Like I said, if you were aware of television in the 90s, and this commercial would come on like all the time, and it was always like Monster Ballads, and then the guy from Poison would be like, I'll give you something to believe in, and he would sing and stuff. But like, it's just like, it's funny, right? So I bought the shirt from this company on Instagram called Meth Syndicate, and their slogan, I think, is like the quest for the worst shirt or something like that. So a month ago, he had put out that he was selling this shirt, and everybody was just like, list it. I want to give you my money. So I have a long sleeve shirt, which I plan to wear tonight in karaoke, because I really don't leave the house that much. I know, pathetic, but I don't. And I karaoke on an app called Smule. And I'm in this group, and like, I'm like on there like almost every day with people, like, because you could live karaoke, like where it's just audio and you don't see the people, or you could video live with people and you're actually looking at and singing with another person in real time, and you can like add funny filters like if you're singing songs. So right now I'm listening to Monster Ballads on YouTube, and I'm washing my shirt because I want to do some open call and join the live karaoke tonight, but I want to wear this shirt and just do nothing but songs from the Monster Ballad CD. So we got, what is it? Warrant with Heaven, Poison, Something to Believe in, Damn Yankees, High Enough, Almost Paradise, Mike Reno and Ann Wilson, which exclusive. I had no idea that was Ann Wilson. Hold on, my brain's exploding right now. I had no idea that was Ann Wilson. Holy crap! If you don't know who Ann Wilson is, she's the singer from Heart. And Heart is an amazing band, and I unfortunately about 2 years ago they came, and I was not able to experience Heart in the flesh. I was not able to see the Wilson sisters do their thing. I'll just stop talking about it because I get kind of depressed about it. Oh, what's this? Is This Love? Whitesnake? Oh, this is going to be an easy karaoke night. I know all these songs, dude. Back against the wall. I think it's how it goes. I'm going to get copyright struck. I know it. But I think I could take any more. David Coverdale and his girlfriend, who would just straddle the tops of the cars in the videos. Oh, the 80s, 90s. Such simpler times. Just, simpler freaking times. Yesterday also, just to rant because, woo! Dang, dude. I thought I did something smart yesterday. I thought I had the game beat. I was like, you're a genius. Apparently not. I have another. Oh my God, you guys, I have so many things to talk about. So many things to talk about. This is going to be a long live. I'm going to add 8 feet of Tool to this skirt right now. I got Monster Ballads. I got Liquid Death. Let me tell you what happened to me last night. So Valentine's is tomorrow, right? I have kids, can't go out late. You already know where this is going, right? So we go out to dinner. We're like, well, let's get our parents to watch the kids. We'll go out and have a little date. Not so much because we believe in Valentine's, like what it stands for or whatever. Every day should be Valentine's when you have a significant other. But it's just a nice excuse to tell your parents, okay, usually you don't want to watch the kids or you're too busy. Make an exception on this special day so we can have a date. So that's what we're kind of doing or did. So he wanted to go to some restaurant called West Texas Chop House. And I wanted to go to this Japanese locally owned restaurant called Shogun's. And Shogun's, it's a very old restaurant here in El Paso, a very old Japanese restaurant where they do the hibachi, and they have the chefs, they make a little volcano out of oil and some tiered onions, and they make shapes of food on the grill, cute stuff like that. I really like that restaurant. Okay, so I told him we'll compromise. We'll go to West Texas Chop House first, and mind you, here in Texas, everything's open, right? Restaurants, they claim they're social distancing. Dude, every restaurant we drove by up until we got to the Chop House, there is no parking. The parking lots are full of people, just jam-packed, right? So we drive up to the restaurant. We're like, this is going to be an hour wait, at least. So he's like, okay, you win. We'll go to Shogun's. So I was like, okay, sorry. I always kind of win, but okay. I told him, I was like, I'm sorry I won again. So we go to Shogun's. It's there's a little bit more people than what I'm used to, but by no means is it insane crazy. At first I was like, dude, you're a genius. You knew this place wasn't going to be packed. So they seat us at the hibachi grill, and the hibachi grill has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 chairs to each hibachi table. So they sit this family of 4 first at this one hibachi table, and then they did community seating. So they sat us with them, but we were 2 chairs apart. If you can, there was a distance between my group, me and my husband, and that lady and her family. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I still feel I guess cool, you know what I mean? And then I'm sitting with these people. You know, like when you ever you do community seating, like in a restaurant or something, like you're just not obligated, but you just end up talking to the people at your table. Like, what are you gonna do? Like pretend that they're not there? You know what I mean? But this family was super cool, super cool. We couldn't have been sat next to a nicer bunch of people. So we're kind of just like waiting around, twiddling our fingers, and about half hour, 45 minutes go by. And if you say like, dude, why don't you just go to another restaurant? I'm telling you, every single place we passed by on the way to the first restaurant on this one, there was no parking. Like it would have been like we were already there. Like if we knew if we left, we would just delay the night further to getting food in our mouth. So we're just like, we're just gonna wait it out. So it took like almost 40 minutes for a waitress, once she sat us there, to acknowledge us enough to ask us what we wanted to drink. And then when she did, we were like, okay. And then as the night went on, as it got later and later, more people started to pile in this restaurant. And we're like, okay, I guess social distancing is out. So they didn't bring us our drinks yet. And then you know how I told you right now that there was like 2 chairs spacing me and my husband from this other lady and her family? Well, then the waitress comes in and she says, do you mind if we sit 2 people here? And me and this lady in the other family look at each other like, I guess. I mean, we could say no, but what does that stop you from sitting these 2 people? Like you're in a business to make money. So they sat the other 2 people. So now, like you see this, what is this? You see, oh, here we go. You see this curtain? Now I'm this close to another stranger and her husband, right? So yeah, there was no such thing as social distancing last night. And I started to get like a little antsy, you know what I mean? Like, dude, what the hell? So then they bring us our drinks, and then the waitress almost passes the new couple that was just sat next to us. And of course, this lady that I learned throughout the night, this lady the new lady that sat next to me, she's like witty and she's just like, she's quick, because the little lady almost turned to go away and she was like, excuse me, I would like a Dr. Pepper and a lemonade for my husband. And the lady was like, oh, okay. And then she turned to us and she was like, she literally was about to like not ask me for my drink. And I was like, dude. So the night went on, they finally brought us our drinks. So we're about 40 minutes in, barely enjoying a beverage, right? Then finally, maybe about 20 minutes later, one of the chefs comes in our room and he's like, what would you all like to order? And right away, we all already knew what was going on, right? Clearly, this large Japanese hibachi restaurant only had 2 waitresses, 2 hibachi chefs, and they had 1 man making the sushi for all the people in the restaurant, right? So we already knew it's like, if you're not ready to order now, you're never gonna eat. So we were like, yeah, we want this. This is everybody started ordering at the table. So then once the man gets the order, it takes almost another 40 minutes for the hibachi chef to come by our area and start heating up the grill and preparing the food. So at this point, I'm like, dude, I've been fasting since lunch. It's 8:00. We've already been here too freaking long. Like I could feel my blood sugar, like, you know what I mean? Like you start feeling like that woozy feeling when your blood sugar goes low. And I'm not diabetic or anything, but like if you don't eat, eventually your blood sugar goes. I mean, it's just like cause and effect, right? So I'm there like waiting for my food to come so I can like shove it in my face. And of course, we ordered sushi. Sushi should come first, right? Like that's usually the sequence of how your food comes in any restaurant where they have sushi. So the sushi came way after our entrees, right? And again, they're still piling in people in this restaurant. There was another where each hibachi grill is in its own room, right? Which is why I thought it would have been a good idea for social distancing and COVID because you are separated from like other people in the restaurant because you're in your own room. So each room had 2 hibachi grills. Well, the other hibachi grill in the room, their party was incomplete for like a really long time, so they just kept putting off ordering food, and then finally their party came, but there was like 12 people in their party. So now, like, you know how I told you in the beginning of the story, each grill has a seating for 8. The restaurant allowed 12 people to get jam packed on their side of the room, and like, dude, and this is, regardless of how the service was, it's just so annoying because being Hispanic, damn well these people would have been offended if someone would be like, "Hola, do you speak English?" And they're like, "Yeah, I fucking speak English." Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Just because like we're brown or whatever. And I know that's probably like not something you want to hear, but let me continue with my story. So the waitress came in at one point to take their drink orders. And then I swear to God, one of the guys in their party like the joker of the group, he was like talking to her in like an Asian accent, you know what I mean? Like to an actual Japanese woman. He's like he said something in the terms of like mocking her accent, and like everyone on their party thought it was cute. And like on our side of the table, we literally turned and we're like, did we just hear what we heard? Like, dude. And then the waitress, she like she stared at him for like a second, like, are you serious? And they kept doing it throughout the whole night. Oh, konnichiwa. Oh, konnichiwa. Oh, konnichiwa. I was like, bro, it's dinner, dude. Say konbanwa or something like that. Like, say good evening, bro. Sorry, ghetto Sarah comes out a little bit. But that really made me mad. Because like I said, somebody went to anywhere and they saw those people and they were like not Mexican, and they start talking to them in like a Mexican accent or asking them if they spoke English, they would want to throw hands. You know what I'm saying? So I was just annoyed. Like I didn't want to hear those people talk anymore. You know what I mean? Because it was just nothing but konnichiwa, sayonara, like, it like just so disrespectful. You know what I mean? But anyways, back to the shitty service. So like, yeah, we figured they only had 2 waitresses for this whole race. You know what I mean? Like they were just completely understaffed, overwhelmed, but they were still allowing like all these people to just come in and stand everywhere like crazy. So like finally then, we ate. The woman from the family, the first party, she had to go up there and throw a fit because her kids only ordered sushi. Like they didn't get food from the hibachi. Like they just wanted to have rolls as their dinner. And like I said, the rolls didn't come out until after the hibachi chef was done with our meals. And like, so I got our sushi, and then the last party with the 2 couple, they got their sushi, but the woman's family didn't get their sushi. And she was like, what the hell? I keep telling the waitress, I keep telling you, my kids only ordered sushi to eat. They're not eating. And I've reminded you about 4 times already throughout the night, where is our sushi? And then at one point I went to the restroom too with her to go wash my hands. And she took her daughter to the restroom. And I was just like, ma'am, I swear to God, I'm going to throw a fit too if they consider us one whole group and charge us gratuity, like if we're like one whole party. And she's like, they fucking better not. So she went and she's like, I just want to make sure that you guys aren't going to charge us gratuity when we aren't one party. We're like separate parties that you made us sit together at a table. And like, we didn't, you know what I mean? But like they didn't end up doing that. But like you never know, you know what I mean? Like they could be sneaky. Like people could be sneaky. You know, I don't trust anybody. So yeah, so the evening ended. We were there at the restaurant damn near 2 hours and 40 minutes, maybe like almost 3 hours. Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. And it made me so sad because I really, really like that restaurant. And other times I've gone, obviously not on a weekend where it's like some type of a holiday or something. I've had good service. The food's delicious. And we have like a wonderful time. But yesterday was not a wonderful time. Like everybody was getting pissed. I mean, if you aren't ready for a holiday rush, you need to hire extra people. You need to have extra staff on hand to manage the influx of people that are going to come in, you know? So like we got home kind of late, and then we were supposed to have, and I had gotten prior in the day, I had went to a really nice bakery and I had bought some real beautiful macarons for me and my husband to like make kind of a dessert tray at our house, and we were going to watch some movies for dessert. We were going to watch movies and then have that. And then I bought like a little creme pastry also. And what else? Oh, and then I bought some chocolate covered strawberries at Costco and a bottle of wine. So like my thing was like after dinner, you know, we went to dinner like around 7 and then got home like almost 10. Like you realize how I'm like almost irritated again thinking about my night. Like I had it planned. So we came home and had the dessert, but then we started falling asleep at our movie just because like the restaurant, people next to us, like what they were doing with the crowds of people in the restaurant, like just sardining people together. So yes, I'm going to take a COVID test this week. Oh, okay. So here goes for my other 2 announcements. First announcement. My COVID test that I'm taking this week is being paid by a job because I got a gig as a production assistant for a show being shot by Animal Planet. So I am going to be going out of town next weekend and I'm working all day. I got a replacement because I work weekends taking care of my grandma for a healthcare agency. So I already got a replacement for that and I let them know. They're pretty cool about it. I went and I got oil change today. I had some things checked up on my car just to make sure it can make the trip. It's only 4 hours one way, but like still I wanted, like, you got to be safe, you know what I mean? And then another thing that is part of announcement is that I got cast in a movie that they're going to be making this summer it's about the August 3rd El Paso, Texas shooting that happened about 2 years ago at the Walmart, where 23 people ended up dying because some asshole from outside of Dallas, Texas didn't like Mexican brown people and started shooting them up and killed a bunch of people in a Walmart here in El Paso. So it was kind of an accident I was cast because when I started inquiring about the casting of the movie, I was asking about details, and then they asked me, do you have any acting experience? And I go, I have some. I'm not really a good actress, by the way. Or I don't know. I've done background work and I looked fine, but one time I did like some actual acting. And now that I think about it, I think I just bit off more than I can chew. And the performance was cringy, embarrassing. They probably were like, we wasted money on you. So hopefully I have the capacity of whatever talent I have, ever so little talent of acting that I have, that I can pull this off. But I was cast as an extra and like an actual character in this movie, like some teacher. I'm not really sure how many lines I have yet because we don't get the script till March, they were telling us, but I already have something set up for the summer. So I'm excited about that. I was going to try and inch my way in to ask about being a wardrobe person or costumer, but it ended up, I just ended up getting thrown in as an actor, and I'm okay with that. And the lady that did get cast for wardrobe, I know her, so I'm happy for her. So it's a win-win, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm excited about that. 410. Oh, hold on. See, they're messaging me from that work thing. See, and then you're witnessing this real time. I didn't get a notification that someone texted me. I've been here. I've been here. Ooh, see, I got my thing here. Hold on. But I'll eat here anyway, comma, get something for the kids. Excuse me. So I have some documents to sign up for that they just sent me. So I'm excited. I feel like things are not that COVID is just like going away but I feel like normal life is kind of sort of returning back to normal. Excuse me. So I feel good about this. I'm happy. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is that listen, it was 63 degrees today, sunny, and then the weather said, oh, tomorrow we have a 70% chance of snow. So it was 63 degrees today. And all of a sudden, just like an hour ago, the weather started turning cold. And I'm like, like it took me I'm out here cutting grass and watering my plants because it seems like they're reviving again. Now here comes frost. Like, dude, freaking Texas, I don't understand your weather. Please make it make sense. Please. It's insane. Insane. So I'm going to do that. So I have that coming up. Like I said, I had my how is this an hour? Oh, it's got more songs. Sweet, dude. Okay, sorry. I was checking on my monster ballad because it only gave me half the list, and I was like, what the? But actually, there's more. There's more songs in this, so this is good. So that means that people back then who bought the CD actually got their money's worth, and I'm so happy for them. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I'm just worried about the weather. I hope it's not freezing or anything. I don't have experience driving in snow or anything like that, although my car is like all-wheel drive. So that gives me some comfort, but not a lot. So we'll see what happens. If I have a live next week, well, I survived, and if not, it was nice knowing you. I care for you all. This is funny. If you've seen the Selena series,
I'll be doing another show.
Another show?
Yes.
All right, hold up. See, now I got time out. This is real life, ladies and gentlemen. I got to tend to my child and change this show real quick. Hold on. Stand by. Okay, hold on. What do you want, Danny?
Mom, okay,
order this right now.
Without order.
Order pizza right now, okay?
Did you just say the P word?
Yep.
Oh, can you cook up the wings too?
I'll cook up what's left of it in a little bit. I'm back. Do I still have someone watching? Okay, thank you. Bless you. Oh, What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, so that's what I have going on. It's a lot right now. I'm really excited. Also, what else? I wanted to go on vacation this. And I blame Instagram for this. I really have my heart set on being at a beach in the coming months and just baking like on the beach, like just skin damage, melanoma, like I'll take it. I don't know if that's just being in the house for so long, my body's literally craving like vitamin D synthesis through me getting a tan, you know what I'm saying? I think so. But like, and again, like I said, I blame Instagram because all last year and this year, I'm seeing people going to Mexico on the beach or going to the beach wherever the hell they live. And I'm just like, I would like to be at a beach, you know? It sounds really nice. And I already said like my goal, because excuse me, I'm an April baby. So I want to lose 15 pounds by my birthday. I'll be 35 this year. I don't feel I joke like I do feel old in some sense, like like I have to stretch a little bit to like move around if I want to be a little nimble here and there. Hold on. Let me see. Excuse me. Hello. No, they want pizza. He would take a burrito. He loves burritos, bean burritos. Mm, he'll eat them either way, babe. He likes both of those. So wherever you're going, and if they have that, then get that. If they don't, if they have both, get them burrito or something. All right, bye. Okay. Dinner problems. Yeah, like I see a difference in my face, but 15 pounds, uh, that's just a goal. Because before COVID, I had lost 10 pounds and I was keeping it off. And I was getting to a point where I was like, do I want to like lean out more, or do I just want to like just become like a power lifter or something? Like I had options where I was going after this miraculous 10 pounds. Because I'm telling you, it was before, up until that time, weight loss was just like starting to come to a halt for me. And I'm not really sure if that was hormonal or like what the factors were with that. And then COVID happened and I ended up gaining back my 10 pounds, but I did it. I damn near did it in the first month, because I literally started January 1st, New Year's resolution. I was like, this year is going to be about me undoing everything that COVID ruined in the last year. So I'm already at practically the 10-pound mark, because 8 pounds, like it's like two more pounds from losing all that. So I'm gonna go for 15. I've spoke about this in other videos. I mean, I did break keto last night for not Chinese food, excuse me, for Japanese food. Oh man, terrible service. But anyways, back on it. And I think in my quest for like trying to drink low calorie stuff, I've turned into kind of a carbonated water connoisseur, because I'll drink this. I buy the Topo Chicos. I buy the Mineraguas. What else do I buy? I buy the Perrier's when I find them, because sometimes like all the waters are gone and all I have to buy is the Mineragua, and then sometimes there's Perrier. Sometimes all I have to drink is Topo Chico. It's weird. It's like It's like where I live, it goes through cycles that people buy everything and then all this is the only thing that's left. So I have to drink that. But that's what I'm doing here. Let's see if there's anything else new. Because how long have I been talking for? 40 minutes I've been blabbing. I feel like that's all the updates. I don't know. I think that's it. Hold on. I feel like there's one more thing. It's going to come to me. Just bear with me. And if it doesn't, well, you can just watch me. So. What am I listening to? When I look into your eyes. There's a lot of songs on here that I'm realizing it has like, hold on, is it? Okay, maybe not. I was just noticing the last part of this. There's a lot of songs that have the word eyes or see in it. I don't know. See, Firehouse, when I look in your eyes, like, I don't know. See, they made them all do these freaking like love metal songs back in the day. Just like when they made Kiss do a disco song back in the 70s, like, dude, that must suck. Like, you make your own stuff up for a living and then they're like, nah, you're gonna do this. That's not fun. Wait, that sounds just like the song that's at the end called Don't Close Your Eyes. Okay, so there's Firehouse, Don't Close, wait, When I Look Into Your Eyes. Then there's Kicks, Don't Close Your Eyes. You see what's going on here? They kind of start sounding the same. But it's okay. Monsters of Rock as seen on TV. Rush delivery available. Also, I was thinking too, in the future, like I just get these ideas, but I do write them down. I had a small live series on this channel called Movies. What did I call it? Movies You Should Know. Yeah, that's what I called it. Movies You Should Know. And I think I want to elaborate on that by doing movies you should know, but subtitled, that should have never been made. Man, I just came across 3 movies in the past couple weeks, which I was like, these movies should have never been made. Like, oh, there's a movie that I'll talk about this if this interests anybody. They're okay. So the first one I found out about was a movie with Andie MacDowell and Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, is it McDowell? Oh, hold on. McDowell. and she's Rosie O'Donnell. And she plays like the, I guess, normal. It's not even the word, but like her sister. So Annie McDowell is a character, and she has a sister. They're both adults, but her other sister is like mentally handicapped. Not like she has Down syndrome or anything like that, but she clearly has problems where she has to have special services for the disabled, stuff like that. And Rosie O'Donnell is the mentally handicapped sister. The movie is called Riding the Bus with My Sister. Holy shit, it's on fucking YouTube. I gotta see this. First of all, just the trailer I saw of this movie where Rosie O'Donnell is trying to emulate a mentally handicapped person. I don't know. Can you see what face Rosie O'Donnell is making in that top? Like, not all mentally handicapped people like squint and like double blink and they like make faces with their face. You know what I mean? I mean, some mentally handicapped people are just like, you know what I mean? But she's like really, really leaning into this. I almost want to play you this trailer because it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh my god. So I saw this trailer and I was like, some of these movies should have never been done, dude. Holy crap. If I don't play you this trailer, you're never going to understand what. Can you even hear this? Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if you know, like.
You're always first with me, then. Every day you are first person on my bus.
Yeah.
You kill somebody to get on first.
I wouldn't kill.
I don't know.
Rides around all day.
I don't know if that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's. Like, it goes on. Like, I won't play the whole trailer, but you can look it up for yourself. Riding the Bus with My Sister. Oh, should have never been made. Then there was another movie. Hold on. It's called Tippy Toes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Tiptoes. I'm sorry. Hold on. All the glory. And if they have it full, okay. So if the first movie is about Rosie O'Donnell playing a mentally handicapped person, and Andy McDonald is just like the older sister who's like just like over her sister's little quirky disability. As cringy as that sounds, that seems to be the premise of that movie. I found about this other movie called Tiptoes. Guess what this movie's about? Oh no? It's about little people. It's about dwarfs. Starring Matthew McConaughey, Kate Beckinsale. That I believe she's a adult film star. Bridget the Midget's in it. Gary Oldman's in it. Did I say Gary Oldman already? And look, so here's the premise of that movie. Matthew McConaughey falls in love with Kate Beckinsale. I'm giving you like the trailer cliff notes. And they want to get married or whatever. So she's like, well, I'd like to meet your family. And he's like, well, I just want to let you know I come from a family of dwarfs. Like everybody has dwarfism. And she's like, oh, and that's, like that's strange because you look like an average sized man. He's like, yeah, just like the luck of the draw, I guess. So he takes her to meet his family. And I think Peter Dinklage is also in it. But all his family, at like a family reunion or something, they're all little people. Some of them are like legit little people who have dwarfism, or they have the other forms of dwarfism. I guess I'm not really. There's different kinds. You know what I mean? Of course, Gary Oldman and his father. Gary Oldman is not a little person, so he's like on his knees in this movie, like I can't make this up. It's a legit movie that's on that they made. Gary Oldman plays a dwarf. Like this, just again, movies that should have never been made, dude. And I'm so disgusted by talking about those two. I forgot what the third one was. It'll come to me soon. You'll see one of these one of the movie reviews one day, and you'll just be like, oh, that was the third movie she was talking about. And there was another one. God, what I should have wrote these down, dude. But it blows my mind. You know what I mean? Like some of these movies should not have been made. It's completely insensitive. I think even for the time of when this movie came out, which was what? It was like 90 something. I mean, it's not a new movie. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me go back to Tiptoes. Absolutely bizarre. Okay. 2003. I think in 2003 we knew better, right? Like, damn, dude. I mean, do we if we're gonna make fun of those movies, do I have to also condemn the Clumps? Eddie Murphy's The Clumps, because he plays all these characters as obese people. I want to be biased and say no, but I don't know. Should we include that one? But I don't know, dude. Eddie Murphy's my guy. I don't know. But of course, that's like, you know, it's a comedy movie. I think you're aware of the fact that he's not, like, it's a comedy. Like, it's not made to be serious. Like, these movies, these other movies, especially Tiptoes, is like quasi-serious. Like, he's literally saying, I just want to prepare you when you meet my family. They're dwarfs, but I'm the only one who was not a dwarf. I just want to make sure you're okay with that. As if that's a problem. But anyways. Oh, my goodness. Dude. Crazy. Craziness. So that's an idea that I have that probably won't happen in the near future, but I'm curating the movies. Please, best believe I'm curating the movies, dude. I'm trying to see if I can remember what the third movie was, because I've been watching Jamie French when she does her movie reviews, and then this other girl, I forgot her name. Oh, Kendra something. She does Bad Movies and a Beat. And while they didn't talk about these movies, somehow people in the comments like bring stuff up, you know what I mean? And it's just like, dude, like I'm see, now I'm like tripping out why I can't remember the third movie. I don't know. It'll come to me. Like I said, it'll come to me. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep up this sewing here. God, I made all this mess trying to gather it. I should have just done this. I'm just like pleating it as I go, following my chalk line. Oh yeah. Shoot, I better write this stuff down before I forget, dude. Hold on, let me write this down. This is gonna be a long series. Long, forever, and ever. Let me write this down. Jeez. So yeah. So we're gonna have Tiptoes, right? Riding the bus with my sister, which I will watch tonight. It's on YouTube. Dear God, have mercy. Then another movie, which again, this really should have never been made. It's called Soul. It's called Soul Man. Okay. It's about. Excuse me. It's about a guy who is white, right? And he wants to get into a good college, but unfortunately for him, it's an all-black college. He really wants to go to this college. So what does he do? He doesn't try another college. He puts on a wig and starts tanning, and he becomes blackface. This whole movie is about him pretending to be black so he can go to college at that school. And comedy ensues. Come on, dude. Like, I want to say they knew better in the 80s, but they did it anyways. Like, why do we do this? Movies that should have never been made. Incredible. And if anybody has any suggestions on movies that should have never been made, just send them my way, dude. See? More songs about seeing. When I see you smile. So too much seeing. Like, can we incorporate some other senses in how we feel towards a person? You smell great. I want to feel you near me. I want to smell you. Like, can we just have something else besides I'm looking at you, I'm seeing at you, my eyes only, I don't know, peel for you. I don't know. Like, I really feel like these hair metal bands, I'm seeing where they're kind of giving up at this point with these damn titles. I mean, the only song in here that's like not going by this formula, I'd say, is Warren's Heaven. Is This Love from Whitesnake? Damn Yankees High Enough. Like, well, even Whitesnake talks about love. Like, it's crazy. But I'll go ahead and I'll leave. I've already been just babbling for an hour. I'll leave this live up as usual. Again, pray for my phone issues. I need that money quick because I need a new phone. But thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Bye.